The ocean's pulse is constant, rhythmic, an ancient heartbeat echoing across the vastness of the deep. Yet, beneath the surface, the waters hold something truly strange, something that seems almost out of place. In the eerie quiet of the abyss, where life must endure the harshest of conditions, one creature floats unhurriedly, a translucent ghost drifting through the deep. The jellyfish. With no heart, no brain, and no bones, jellyfish have existed for over 500 million years, an almost alien presence in the oceans of Earth. Their gelatinous forms pulse with an otherworldly rhythm, undisturbed by the crushing pressures of the deep or the coldest waters. They are survivors. Survivors in a way that challenges everything we know about life itself. How does a creature with no brain endure the extremes of nature? How does a creature with no eyes still thrive in an environment devoid of light? Today, we're diving into one of the most puzzling and enigmatic creatures on the planet, jellyfish. Their strange biology, their evolutionary secrets, their quiet dominance in some of Earth's most extreme environments. There is more to them than meets the eye. Join us as we explore how jellyfish defy all expectations, thriving in a world where most other life forms would perish. The ocean's depths are teeming with life, yet, in its darkest corners, a strange creature floats, barely noticed by most. Jellyfish, with their transparent, gelatinous bodies, seem almost out of place in a world dominated by animals with more recognizable features. Their anatomy, though simple, is perfectly suited for survival in extreme environments. Without a heart, brain, or bones, jellyfish challenge everything we know about what makes a creature viable. These creatures, often seen as little more than drifting blobs of jelly, are some of the oldest surviving life forms on the planet. Their bodies are 95% water, and they lack the complex organ systems found in nearly every other animal. Despite this simplicity, jellyfish have thrived for over 500 million years, from the warm coastal waters to the dark, cold depths of the ocean. Jellyfish are primarily made up of a soft, transparent bell, surrounded by tentacles. Their body plan is almost entirely fluid. The bell, made of a substance known as mesoglia, is a thick, gel-like substance that allows jellyfish to float effortlessly through the water. At the bottom of their bell, jellyfish have a structure known as the gastrovascular cavity, which functions both as their stomach and their circulatory system. This cavity is where food is processed and circulated throughout their bodies, a rudimentary system that works because jellyfish do not need complex organs to manage circulation or respiration. In fact, jellyfish do not even need lungs or gills. Oxygen passes directly through their thin body walls. Their movement is deceptively simple. By contracting and relaxing their bell, jellyfish create a pulsing motion that pushes them through the water. This method, known as passive propulsion, is incredibly efficient in the ocean's currents, allowing jellyfish to drift for miles with minimal effort. With no brain to direct them, jellyfish are essentially drifters, relying on the currents and their instincts to carry them along. This freedom from a centralized nervous system means that jellyfish operate in a way that seems alien to us: instinctive, decentralized, and minimalist. Yet, despite this seeming simplicity, jellyfish are extraordinary survivors. Their digestive system is remarkably efficient for such a rudimentary body plan, absorbing nutrients from plankton, small fish, and even other jellyfish. In some species, the tentacles are lined with specialized cells called nematocysts, which sting and immobilize prey, ensuring the jellyfish can feed on a wide range of creatures. The tentacles, laden with venomous cells, are the jellyfish's primary weapon, not just for feeding, but for defense as well. What makes jellyfish so remarkable is that, despite their basic form, they are perfectly adapted to thrive in the harshest environments on Earth. Their anatomy, while lacking many of the complexities of other organisms, has proven to be incredibly efficient, allowing jellyfish to survive in almost every oceanic zone, from the warm surface waters to the cold, lightless deep sea. And as we will see, this simplicity is far from a disadvantage. It is the very reason why jellyfish continue to survive and even dominate in environments where more complex creatures struggle to exist. In the darkest corners of the ocean, where light never penetrates, jellyfish have found a home. In environments where the pressure can crush human divers and the cold can freeze blood, jellyfish not only survive, they thrive. They are masters of the deep, adapting to extremes that would break most forms of life. In the polar regions, where freezing temperatures make survival difficult for most creatures, jellyfish are surprisingly abundant. Here, jellyfish like the Arctic lion's mane, jellyfish endure sub-zero temperatures with the help of a specialized antifreeze protein that prevents their cells from freezing. These proteins, produced by jellyfish in response to the cold, keep their bodies from solidifying and allow them to hunt in the icy waters. Unlike most organisms that would perish in such frigid environments, jellyfish glide effortlessly through the cold water, their gelatinous forms pulsating rhythmically as they search for food. In the deepest parts of the ocean, where light is a distant memory and the pressure is over 1,000 times that at the surface, jellyfish are again thriving. The lack of sunlight and the crushing pressure would destroy most life forms, but jellyfish have adapted in ways that allow them to flourish. Many deep-sea jellyfish are bioluminescent, emitting light from their bodies to attract prey or communicate with one another. This adaptation is not only beautiful, but practical, helping these creatures survive in the pitch-black depths. The light they emit is faint, a soft glow that barely cuts through the inky darkness, but it's enough to lure in small fish, plankton, or even other jellyfish, which they then capture with their venomous tentacles. Deep-sea jellyfish have evolved to deal with the intense pressure of the deep. Their bodies are largely composed of water, a substance that, unlike solid structures, can withstand immense pressure without collapsing. Their simple body plan, combined with a lack of hard skeletal structures, makes them uniquely suited to survive in these extreme conditions. Jellyfish do not need complex circulatory or respiratory systems to thrive at depths where oxygen is scarce. Instead, they rely on their minimalist anatomy and the movement of water to transport oxygen throughout their bodies, ensuring that they remain resilient in environments where few other creatures could survive. Jellyfish can live in some of the most extreme oceanic zones on Earth. Freezing temperatures, lightless depths, and the crushing pressures of the deep sea. Their ability to adapt to such harsh environments reveals how resilient life can be when it evolves in response to extreme conditions. These creatures have mastered the deep, not because of their complexity, but because their simplicity gives them an edge in the most unforgiving environments. Among the myriad species of jellyfish, one stands out for its almost mythical abilities: the immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis dawni. This creature has defied the very concept of aging, capable of reverting to its juvenile state and starting its life cycle anew. For this jellyfish, death is not a certainty, but a choice. a biological reset that allows it to avoid the aging process entirely. The secret to the immortal jellyfish's survival lies in its ability to undergo a remarkable process known as transdifferentiation. After reaching maturity, instead of dying, the jellyfish can transform its cells back to an earlier stage of development. Essentially, it reverts to a polyp, its earliest form, bypassing the usual cycle of aging and death. This process is not just a curiosity of nature. It has profound implications for understanding regeneration, aging, and even the potential for human longevity. During times of stress or environmental changes, such as loss of food or physical damage, the jellyfish can trigger this transformation. It essentially resets its biological clock, returning to the very beginning of its life cycle. While other species may age, accumulate damage, and eventually die, the immortal jellyfish continues to regenerate its body, essentially offering it the chance to live indefinitely under the right conditions. This process of regeneration is not entirely understood, but it holds potential insights into the mechanisms of aging. In humans, scientists have long sought the key to halting aging, or even reversing it. The immortal jellyfish, in its strange biological defiance of death, may hold the answers to questions that have baffled scientists for centuries. The existence of the immortal jellyfish reminds us of how little we truly understand about the mechanisms of life and death. It shows us that, in nature, the boundaries between life and death are not always as rigid as we perceive. For Turritopsis dohrnii, immortality is not just a myth. It is a biological fact. Jellyfish may appear fragile, but they are far from defenseless. Armed with some of the most potent venom in the animal kingdom, jellyfish use their stinging cells, called nematocysts, as weapons to capture prey and protect themselves from predators. These microscopic, harpoon-like structures fire upon contact, injecting venom into anything that comes too close. For jellyfish, venom is not just a tool for offense, it's also a defense mechanism. Many species of jellyfish, such as the box jellyfish, possess venom that is powerful enough to deter predators. The venom works quickly, immobilizing prey or threatening potential predators with a painful sting. The box jellyfish, known for its incredibly potent venom, can even kill a human with a single sting. This venomous defense is a result of millions of years of evolutionary pressure, allowing jellyfish to thrive in environments where they are vulnerable to a variety of predators. Despite their fragile appearance, jellyfish have also developed unique methods of mobility. With no brain or complex muscles, jellyfish are experts in using the ocean's currents to their advantage. Their minimal body plan allows them to float with the tides, propelled by simple pulses of their bell. Some jellyfish species have evolved the ability to surf the currents, allowing them to travel long distances with minimal effort. This efficient mobility ensures that jellyfish can expand their range, moving from one feeding ground to another without expending much energy. The combination of venom and mobility makes jellyfish incredibly effective survivors. With their simple body structures, they move effortlessly through the water, using the environment around them to travel vast distances. At the same time, their venomous defenses ensure that they are not easily preyed upon, allowing them to occupy niches that few other creatures can. In recent years, jellyfish populations have exploded in many parts of the world, and their growing presence is reshaping marine ecosystems. Rising temperatures, pollution, and overfishing are all contributing to the proliferation of jellyfish. In some coastal areas, jellyfish swarms have become so large that they clog fishing nets, damage power plants, and disrupt local economies. The consequences of these population booms are far-reaching, affecting not just the industries that rely on the ocean, but the ecosystems that depend on jellyfish's complex role in the food web. Jellyfish are opportunistic feeders, thriving in environments where other species struggle. Their resilience to changing ocean conditions, warmer waters, acidification, and the depletion of oxygen gives them an advantage in a world that is becoming increasingly hostile. Their ability to adapt quickly to environmental changes is making them more prominent in coastal areas, sometimes even outcompeting other marine life forms. Jellyfish are not just survivors, they are shaping the future of our oceans. Their resilience, their ability to adapt to changing conditions, and their central role in marine ecosystems are making them key players in the future of life beneath the waves. As we continue to face environmental challenges, jellyfish may offer clues about how life will adapt to the new conditions of our planet. But even as they thrive, we are left with a question. What happens when jellyfish, those ancient survivors, become too numerous, too resilient for their own good? And what does this mean for the future of our oceans?